Good day to you one and all. It is I, Justin Hawkins, and this is Justin Hawkins Rides Again. Now imagine, if you will, being 23 years old and writing a song that becomes so synonymous with guitar playing and rock that it's considered a crime to actually perform the track in a guitar shop. I'm speaking, of course, of that which must never be played in a guitar shop, Stairway to Heaven. I'm reacting today to this video of Robert Plant singing it for the first time in 16 years. And I'm really excited about it, obviously. Justin Hawkins rides again. I'm tempted to play it now, but no, I mustn't. One must not. One must not. Anyway, last week, Robert Plant performed Stairway to Heaven for the first time in 16 years. And he'd previously said that he felt overwhelmed by it. So in an interview with Rolling Stone, and I'm going to, I suppose I could adopt some mannerisms and affectations, but I'll just read it straight up. Plant discussed the song's meaning, saying, When I hear it in isolation, I feel overwhelmed for every single reason you could imagine. There was a mood and an air of trying to make it through, Plant explained. The world is a different place. Everybody was reeling from Vietnam and the usual extra helping of corruption with politics. There were people who were really eloquent, who brought it home far less pictorially and did a much better job of reaching that point. But I am what I am, and as my grandfather said, I can't be more amoureux. Brilliant. He also discussed if he thought audiences had understood the meaning of the song. I have no idea. I mean, it was such a long time ago. I used to say it in Zeppelin, this is a song of hope, he said. And it's crazy, really, because it was gargantuan at the time. The musical construction was, at its time, something very special, and I know that Jimmy and the guys were really, really proud of it. And they gave it to me and said, what are you going to do about this? So I set about trying to write something which I suppose drops into the same idiom as something like The Rover later on, or maybe Rain Song, something where there's some optimism and reflection from someone who was really not old. I was 23 or something like that. I mean, imagine. Plant has previously revealed that he has assembled a large personal archive that will only be released after his death. The archive also includes unreleased music from a number of personal projects, as well as personal items from his collection, like a letter from his mother. I've told the kids when I kick the bucket, open it to the public, free of charge, Plant said of his archive. I suppose now he's said that, they have to really, but I mean, there'd be a nominal administrative fee, I expect. Anyway, the reason he decided to perform the song again was due to an anonymous bidder donating a huge sum of money to the Cancer Awareness Trust. Apparently that one song raised a six-figure number for the charity. That's superb. The evening was the brainchild of former Duran Duran guitarist Andy Taylor, who is heroically battling stage 4 metastatic prostate cancer. Wow, so it's such a... What a cause. Okay. This is going to be emotional, I think, guys. Are you ready? Who's ready? Join me as I listen to Robert Plant singing Stairway to Heaven. Again. Here we go. See, why I love this. This is the only time when like a little bit of guerrilla filming is actually of interest to me. Because I think an artist like Robert Plant could easily be forgiven for taking away the tapes of the performance and the video footage and perhaps touching things up in the studio to make it, a bit more of a flattering depiction of his current, abilities. But this is side of the stage on someone's phone. I'm excited. It's already an interpretation. You'd almost be allowed to do that in a guitar shop if you played like that. But when it gets to be like, right, you get off that fucking guitar. Okay, I think the whoever's filming this is standing right next to the amp that's on stage left. can't hear what the other guy's doing. He's doing a more traditional sort of Jimmy Page thing. I think half of the joy of this song is just the anticipation, isn't it? You wait a long time before he starts singing, and it feels good, doesn't it? Can you imagine being in that room? Must be amazing. And the mellotron flutes are in there somewhere.
There's a lady, sure, all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven.
Ah, it's beautiful. I love hearing him sing. Buying a stairway, and he's putting some different interpretations on the melody. Probably to help him get up there, actually. But it just sounds really lovely.
When she gets there, she knows.
I've always thought that Robert Plant is one of the most underrated rock vocalists that we ever had. People just take him for granted, I think. But you've got to remember, he was kind of inventing rock singing when this stuff was being written.
If the stores are closed with the word, she can get what she came for.
He looks great.
Ooh, and she's bound.
Andy Taylor got to the mic a bit late for the harmony there.
'Cause sometimes words have two meanings in a trap by the book.
It's nice to hear him do that staccato stuff as well, like that. It's actually quite difficult to sing like that. You don't give yourself enough time to ramp up to the note itself. But he's hitting them.
There's a songbird that sings sometimes all about thoughts.
Nice. When it matters, he's really up there, isn't he? I want to check the key, actually. Original key. How about that? Yep. Lovely. Original key.
When I look to the west and my spirit is crying for me.
It's difficult to stop this, and make observations. It's clear to everybody that this is like a legend at play, and what an amazing event. I suppose it's a little bit like if Freddie didn't sing Bohemian Rhapsody for 16 years and then you heard him do it. It's just that feeling, isn't it? Another example of the old tease and release thing. You wait a really long time for John Bonham's drums to start on Stairway to Heaven. I don't need to tell you that, obviously. Everybody who watches this channel knows Stairway to Heaven inside out. But if you don't listen to it often, you almost sort of forget that you've got that to look forward to, and then suddenly, oh, here come the drums, yay.
She'll be alarmed now. It's just a spring clean for the May Queen.
90% of my life I spend in a state of JOMO, the joy of missing out. But this is actually this is something that I wish I'd been at. I'd love to have seen this in real life. This is one of my favourite ever guitar solos. What's really cool about it is that first bit, though. When it resolves on the F there, I don't know what's so cool about that, but it's kind of like it's basic pentatonic, but it's just that where it lands is not, and it's just so cool. And because it accents the F, I suppose it's the one of the F, but it's just so nice to hear. It's the most iconic part of that solo. I think the rest of it you can more or less just jam it, but you got to get that first phrase right, I think. Okay, so the really challenging bit of singing from the original recording, they've done a sort of reduced version of that. Understandably, I don't know. It doesn't matter where he's operating, which area of his range he's using, and we all understand the reasons why he's not screeching it out like he used to, but it's still like there's something in the timbre of it so unmistakably Plant-esque that it's just beautiful to hear.
And she's by a stairway to heaven.
I really liked his work with Alison Krauss as well. I think he's done some great stuff since Led Zeppelin. And I feel like he's one of those artists that maybe people, that he's kind of struggled with the notion that people might not take him seriously. And I totally get that. I think it's more a case of people taking for granted, taking for planted, if you'd permit the... No? Okay. Anyway, it's fucking awesome. I wish I was there. So great to see a legend singing one of the greatest songs of all time in real life, using his own voice and no trickery. It's awesome. Awesome. It's awesome because it's obviously awesome. Nice. Justin Hawkins rides again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, watch one of these 2 videos and join the bleeding mailing list, for goodness sake. Nice. Okay.